Здравствуйте, товарищи. Well, let me get rid of that. And welcome back to our Let's Play of SimCity. And just as I was about to leave last time, we apparently started experiencing a zombie attack. But before we talk about zombies, let me talk about something else very briefly. And that is that I just spent the last hour trying to add someone to the region here. And me and him were, messaging back and forth, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Well, there he is right there. Kiwi Cookies 55. Anyways, so yeah, me and him, we're trying to figure out how can we add him to the region. And the main thing is that you have to be friends on Origin to be able to add people from one region to the next. And that is well, and that is good, and that is fine. The only problem is that for some reason on this server, which is North American Server 1, my Origin list doesn't sync up with my, the Sims City list doesn't sync up with my Origin friends list, so I can't add him as it doesn't recognize him as a friend, and I can't send a friend request, and therefore I can't add him to the region, and therefore that means I can't add anybody. But when we tried it on a European server, it worked fine. There was no issues. So that, of course, leaves me in a little predicament because servers don't cross over. So they don't. You can't take this city and this region from North American server to a European server. They're all one. One region one server is all encapsulated in upon itself, and they're not. You can't cross them over. So that leaves me thinking, what am I going to do if I want to continue to add people to the region? And I've got a couple options, two mainly. One is that I would either just sit on my hands and hope that EA gets their shit together and solves this, or two, I would restart the city in a whole new region. And I'm going to basically wait probably until tomorrow and see what happens, and see if I can add people. And if I can't, then we might restart this entire city so we can add in other people. Of course, the problem is that once the game releases in Europe, the same thing might happen, because what we believe the issue to be is the fact that there's too much server load, and that server load is hampering activities such as adding friends back and forth. So that's our predicament. That's the options of what we're going to do about it, and from there we'll make our decision. So in any case, let's get back to the game, because like I said, literally just after we left last time, zombies started attacking. I think, as you can see when we zoom in here, the zombies are moving in onto the street. And I don't have a police station, actually. I should probably build one. They will probably help fight the police, or, well, fight the zombies. The police probably will not help in fighting the police. That seems incredibly unlikely. Oh god, they're everywhere! That is, I honestly think, even though, this is supposed to be a complicated city builder and whatever, I think the fact that there's a zombie apocalypse is pretty damn cool. We can zoom out and get a kind of overview of what's going on. Unfortunately, we are losing people at a rather large pace. So maybe we'll have to abandon the city anyway, because they will all be overrun by zombies. So let's speed it up a little bit. Wait, what do I need? They say that they're coming from abandoned buildings, so maybe if I bulldoze some of those abandoned buildings, they will stop. Holy shit. So one entire end of town is completely destroyed by zombies. And now they're crossing the street. Oh crap. Accidentally destroyed a road. No, the zombies are attacking City Hall. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to get a police station up and running. I hope that that can help me out somehow. Oh god. Oh! Okay, good. Whew, I thought it might all be over. I thought they would just keep coming and coming and coming until everybody was dead. Unfortunately, the sunlight kills them. So we lost a lot of Sims in the great zombie apocalypse of 2013. The question is, are people moving back in? And the answer appears to be yes. So, now that we've had some time, or well, I've had some time, rather, to get a better handle on some of the ins and outs of this game, I've come to discover a couple different things. One is how to increase the land, the various land values and make more wealthy people move in, and as well as how to increase density. So we can see here, if we go to building density map, you can see where people are likely to expand, which at this point is virtually nowhere. And we can also see which areas are conducive to more wealthy pieces of land, and that is also nowhere. We can do things like build parks and stuff to help facilitate people moving in. So I'll put some parks here. I'm gonna make this like the wealthy part of town, so as soon as you drive into town, you see the wealthy part, and yeah, it makes you happy and stuff, and you're, it's all good. And we're starting to, people are starting to recover from the zombie apocalypse, which is also very nice. How do we get out of here? And oh, I wanted to see, I should probably upgrade some of these roads, because, which I also figured out how to do, which is right here. Because perhaps we've got some roads that are of higher density than they really need to be. Because low density streets only have, I believe they only have stop signs, which slows down traffic moving in and out. So, people are starting to move in, starting to be rebuilt. Although some sections, like a lot of the sections of this town, have yet to be rebuilt. Hopefully they will be rebuilt soon, because we need their tax dollars. Continue with the residential expansion over here. And yeah, it's all good. These are moving vans, right? Feeling happy, going home. Let's follow him. Uh-oh. Well, fortunately we have enough, Oh, they need another waiting room, but we don't have the money to facilitate a waiting room expansion right now. More people to move in. To all these wonderful new places. Well, at least things are... maybe they're not necessarily looking good, but they're looking stable. We're making lots of profit. Well, that's lovely. But we need a couple other things. We probably need some education at some point, which I do not believe we have. Yeah, there are no schools, so no education yet. We should also look into building some more industrial sectors. Because people want jobs. Which I guess makes a whole whack sense. So we had our NDP office opening today, and I guess that went well. Apparently also this is bad that I put all the factories like right downwind of the industrial sector. So like all the pollution is blowing into these houses here, which is awesome. But yeah, we had our office opening today, which went pretty well, I guess, as well as you could really hope, I guess. Except, yeah, no. Just I spent a lot of time creating a movie for our candidate, and we had a little bit of technical issues with that, which was a little bit upsetting. But other than that, office opening went really well, and now we got to start making sure that it's staffed by somebody on a relatively frequent basis. And we've also beat our candidate, we beat our opponent to the punch on, oh, that's why it's taking so long. I'm like, why is this taking so long? Because it's on turtle speed. It's like darkest hour where I keep continually forgetting to increase the speed. Like, man, things seem to be going really slow. Oh, that's why. And now we got lots of people moving in. Yeah, beat our opponent to the punch, which was, definitely nice. And the media was there. There was like food and drink for people. It went pretty well. I was pretty happy with how everything happened. I always don't know if this classifies as industrial. I think it does. What do these guys want? Okay. No, apparently I can't add another control park lot. Do you know why? Because you don't have enough money. People want so many things all the time, but there's just not enough money to go around. So what happened? So what is he? No fire. Lots of health issues. There are many sick or injured Sims. You mean to expand your healthcare system to handle them all? No schools. Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense why there's a large exclamation point right here. Alright, first grade school. Gonna put in the wealthy part of town, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be a reasonable. Alright. Alright, are these guys expanding? Yes! Oh, they're expanding to medium household incomes. Well, this is exciting. Thank you, grade school. Petition to build a bus stop. So what is this show? Okay, I see. It shows where so we can cover the various residential sections. I don't think we need to put one on every block. I got it. No child left behind. Good policy. Alright, I think all the residential areas are covered now. So yes, we've actually got the wealthy part of town. Well, the semi-wealthy part of town. So let's go back to our zoning section then. do is not only get more people to move in, but wealthier people to move in, is now, I think, going to be our next major goal. A lot of these places also look like they're really ready to expand, at least up in their large residential sector up yonder. Oh, what's this? Just got fired. Well, that sucks. Oh, I know why all these guys aren't expanding, because they need, denser streets. Which makes a lot of sense. Alright, well, I think that should cover it for the most part. So I'm playing the new Tomb Raider, right? And I think I told you guys, at least in a previous Let's Play, that I really like Tomb Raider. I'm a big fan of Tomb Raider. And it was one of the first games I ever played in my life. And it therefore means that I've got a lot of it has a lot of nostalgic value for me. And I'm really liking the new Tomb Raider. It's really great, but there are a couple of kind of wonky things about it, I guess you could say. A couple of kind of weird things that just don't seem to mesh well. Like, it makes a really big deal. This isn't really spoilers, by the way. It makes like a huge deal about how like vulnerable Laura is, and how, oh my god, you know, she's so young and innocent and blah de blah, and how, you know, she's just how awful this whole experience is for her. And like, when you kill your first animal, you know, it plays it up, and it's like you're killing Bambi, and it's this huge deal. And then all of a sudden, after like she makes this huge deal about killing this animal, all the next ones she's just like, man, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, it was just like, you know, that one time it was like, okay, it was all fine and dandy. That was all that really, you know, fazed me. But it does the same thing when you kill your first actual, you know, human being. And it's also like super weird because, you know, this is huge emotional like moment where she kills this guy, and she's like, oh my god, what have I done? This is awful. And then, you know, after that, there's like no remorse ever. It's just, she just blasts people in the face, and she's just like, okay, man, that's it. Doesn't matter to me. Also looks like our a lot of our industrial sectors are also expanding. Here's my approval rating. It's continually going up. We're almost at 80%. What's this? Running low on coal. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Many secret entrant sims. Okay, well, let's edit some of these. There we go. We'll expand the clinic. And it looks like a lot of these places here are increasing in density, so soon we'll have some residential expansion, which will be nice. On top of the industrial expansion. Okay, so now what can I do to make this input more power? Will this help me? Oh, I think all that does is awesome. First construction of our first apartment. Yeah, packing lots of poor, helpless people into the city. It's like Tropico. You know, our tenements are going up. What else do we need? We need to find a way to get how do we get actual like coal production facilities? Recycling center. Health, blah de blah. Education. School has reached full capacity. Well, when we have enough money, we'll make another one. Oh yeah, I was looking for Great Works, Regional View. None of this is particularly helpful to me. We fill up by importing more coal or mining coal. Well, I'd love to mine some coal. The major question is, how in the hell do I do that?